Welcome back to our Rehab at Work post-game report. ICC wins it tonight, 40-6 over Southwest to go 2-0 in the year. And joining me right now is the happy head coach of the nationally ranked Indians, John Williams. This interview, like all of them this year, brought to you by Trustmark Bank. And John, first of all, congratulations to go 2-0. What was the difference out there tonight?
Well, anytime you have to get on the road like we did today and travel 5 hours, 5.5, whatever it is, it's hard to get off that bus and into a tough place to play. This little bowl stadium they have here is really tough to play in. It gets pretty muggy down there. So we started out really sluggish. As coaches, we get very greedy with the wins. But we're certainly glad to escape Southwest with a win. And, we'll go back and see what we did right, see what we did wrong, and make some corrections and try to get better between week 2 and 3.
Well, no doubt about that, and no doubt about our Sonic star of the game. What did Ingram eat on the pregame meal? How about 4 touchdowns, Coach, and better than 100 yards on the ground? He had a monster night for the good guys.
He did. He's a really good player, and I tell you, he deserves all the success that he gets. He's a guy that was injured last year in, I guess, preseason, and actually had to sit out with a medical red shirt. And instead of moving on to the next level, he wanted to stay here and try to finish something that we started building, 3 years ago when I came here as head coach. So really proud of him. The whole backfield is no slouch. There's no cupcakes back there. And, it's a nice deal to be able to rotate those guys in and out. Even the young freshman, Brand, does a great job too. So, we're very fortunate there. And those guys are very fortunate to have some pretty good guys up front too to clear the way.
Well, no doubt about that. We're very blessed with that offensive line. We've got some great depth up front, and all 3 of the backs, of course, both quarterbacks had some bright moments here tonight as well. How about defensively? How about a report card from Sean Cannon's side of the ball?
Well, it was a bend but don't break. They had a few mistakes, throughout the game that allowed them to get down there close to the end zone. But, that Sean Cannon defense is not going to break. And that's 2 weeks in a row, less than a touchdown or less. And, we can only get better from there. So, he does an unbelievable job. He's got great players that have bought into his system and what he does. And in my opinion, he's the best at what he does. And, I'm very fortunate to have him and the other coaches that we have on that side of the ball, as well as offense.
Yeah, no doubt. You got a terrific staff. And now we get ready at 2-0, ranked among the nation's top 15 to start division play. These are the ones that count, Coach. We start next Thursday night. We need everybody to spread the red, wear something red to support the good guys. We got Delta coming to our place next Thursday night.
We've kind of took a sneak peek at Delta. They're a much improved team over what they were last year, actually the past 2 or 3 years. So they're going to be our toughest challenge yet. They're not very fancy in what they do, and they just play really hard. And, I don't know how they fared tonight, but I know that they'll be hungry when they come in for a division win. And so we've got to really get this one behind us and move on. These 2 games that we just played, in spite of the fuzzy feeling we get of winning, they really don't mean anything in terms of the standings in the North. And that's our goal, is to be there at the end of the season at the elite teams in the North. So we've got to get refocused, re-energized, and get locked in for next week.
That sounds great. Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Safe travels. We'll be getting into Fulton very early tomorrow morning, but it does make it for a happier trip home when you come away with a big win like you did tonight against Southwest.
It does. It is a long way from home, and we're glad to be headed home. Say hello to all the coaches' wives and kids at the house. It was a little too far of a trip for them to make with the kids going to school tomorrow, but we'll be home soon, and don't wait up.
No, don't wait up for us at the Comeyer or the Ingram household as well. But congratulations, Coach, and we'll see you back on campus.
Thank you.
All right, John Williams joins us before and after every game, brought to you by Trustmark Bank.
Chris, big game for you tonight, over 100 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. Just talk about the game tonight, your offensive line, and just sort of how the offense went for you.
I came in the game real focused and relaxed, and O-line, there's some big bodies. All I got to do is follow them. They just open the holes and lead me right into the end zone.
Well, 4 touchdowns, that's the most you've ever had as an Indian. Just talk about how it feels knowing right now you're 2-0, 2 impressive wins to start the season.
4 touchdowns, that's basically this is my first time ever scoring a touchdown in my life, my first time playing offense. And 2-0, we just take it one game at a time, stay humble, and ride the highs and the lows.
All right, well, I know you're an offensive guy. Let's talk about that defense. Once again, not giving up anything more than a touchdown. That defense really getting it done for you guys.
Defense, we try to give them a hard time in practice, so preparing for the games. And same thing, vice versa. And we had great leaders on defense. CJ, we is playmakers. D. White.
All right, well, Chris, congratulations on the win, and good luck getting ready for Mississippi Delta.
Yes, sir. Thank you.